Good morning, poppers. Say it back. Thank you. Welcome to Freshly Popped, a daily show examining pop culture headlines so you don't have to. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2026, and I'm Sequoia Holmes.
And I am Ryan Graham, and we have been investigating dramatic. We've just been doing entertainment for 10 years. But I'm going to say, yeah, we've been out here in these streets, like breaking down headlines for forever, for free for a while. And so now we're doing it free for everyone.
You know what I mean? And we would like to get paid doing it soon. Today, we're losing it over new developments in the Summer House reunion leaked audio and Megan Thee Stallion's breakup with Klay Thomas, whatever that nigga name is. And it doesn't really matter. But before that, we have a couple quick hits because obviously we're going to spend a large majority of this time ripping Claymation, a new one. So
oh wow, I love that nickname for him. Claymation.
That's what he looks like too. He looks like he's Claymation.
He does kind of look like an animated character, kind of like those have you seen Coraline? You know the parents of Coraline? It's a Tim Burton. He looks like the characters in Coraline. That's exactly what
he does. Exactly.
No, but yes, before we get to that, there was just a couple of things that happened over the weekend. Did you see Madonna and Olivia Rodrigo are both like out and about the girls are promoting albums in clubs again. Like Olivia Rodrigo popped up at an open mic night last night in New York City. Yeah, she's just like singing on a microphone in this bar, like promoting her new single Drop Dead. And I'm like, oh, the girls are like, I don't know. I love that they are back in mall parking lots, back in
no, I really do. That's energizing. Like it's like, oh, I saw Olivia Rodrigo tonight when I was out. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to her album when it drops.
100%. Like just and it feels so low key. I don't like this song, so I'm not gonna play too much of it. But
screaming.
I mean, I love it for her. It's not for me. Not that I dislike it. It's not for me. That's enough of that. I don't want any more. But you get it. She's out, and then another. The other weird thing, Madonna pops up at the Abbey. Like what?
Of all places.
That's what I'm saying.
Lisa Rinna just got drugged at the Abbey. Madonna, it's not safe for women your age.
I agree.
Or anybody.
All the girls,
but it's not safe for women your age either.
Even icons of your stature cannot be just popping up at the Abbey. It's not.
I'm telling you, girl. I hope she ain't drink nothing.
I don't think she had it too.
Yeah,
Madonna was like, I will prompt to be in bed. So, but yes, Madonna popped up at the Abbey over the weekend, which is really cool. She was like sampling some of her old and new hits. Addison Rae was there with her. And I'm like, I love that like pop stars, big stars are coming back into these little arenas. It also gives a recession indicator to me.
It does.
Like on another note, I'm like, oh, the girls have to promote like this. That means
I like it. They're on the boots. Guerrilla promoting.
On the ground.
I'm telling you.
I think it's what we miss.
That's my ego boost.
Yeah, we need more of that. So girls are out promoting, and I'm into that. Another news. Helena Bonham Carter. I always fuck up her name because it's like a lot of syllables. She's like from Harry Potter and Sweeney Todd. You definitely know if you see her. She used to be married to Tim Burton. She was one of the leads in season 4 of White Lotus, and they filmed for 1 week, and apparently that's over. This is a quote from her exit from season 4. It has become apparent that the character which Mike White created for Helena Bonham Carter did not align once on set. The role has subsequently been rethought, and it's being rewritten and will be recast in the upcoming weeks. So yes, just 1 week into filming of season 4 of White Lotus, they've cut their lead and apparently are going to have to rework it and rewrite it. Which
interesting. I wonder what they did wrong.
I agree. Apparently the season is taking place in like the French Riviera, and it's supposed to be like a Cannes Film Festival style thing, and she was like an exec or something in the industry. Like that's from reports of what her character was like, and I guess they just did not mesh, or not that they didn't mesh. They both seem to be exiting like on good terms. There doesn't appear to be drama. It's just that it didn't work. And I will say her character's usually spooky and like leaning witchy, and so her being like an exec, not that she doesn't have the range to, it did feel like that's a choice. Like if I'm thinking of this character, I don't think she would be my first thought to do it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens from there.
Where's Kerry Washington these days? I would like Kerry Washington in a White Lotus.
I would love Kerry Washington in a White
Lotus.
That'd
be good. I could see her as an exec.
She would, honestly, Mike White. That's hey, if you're listening,
Mike, where you at? Yeah,
I do think Kerry Washington or like a Reese Witherspoon. You know, if you have to have a white woman, like Reese.
I want Reese.
Also, that makes sense. Her. Reese Witherspoon in some white mess, perfect, like that.
And she would play it so good. Ooh, she would be insufferably hating. I would hate her. I'm a hater. My God.
Yeah, both of
But
them,
I love her.
honestly, wow. Make them bring back Little Fires Everywhere. Make them dueling execs. Like they're from.
I'm telling you.
They came up together. Now they hate each other again. Oh God.
Telling you, that's what I want. Although Reese is talking about she likes AI or something. Likes AI acting?
She tried to like excuse her thing. She was like, it's not all. Yeah, she made a claim about AI that was like positive. A lot of celebrities are doing that, which is weird to me. I'm like, there feels like a coordinated effort.
It's getting weird. Yeah, it's getting weird. Okay.
So we'll see. But you know who's not AI right now? Not twice, but once. Bay once. I don't know where the fuck that was going. Be once.
Right? Yep.
Beyonce has been tweeting or Instagramming multiple times this week, and that is very unlike her. Like she might give us once every 6 months, but obviously the Met Gala is next week, and she's hit us with 3 different posts.
Isn't that next week?
It is literally Monday.
Whoa.
It is next Monday, and she's one of the co-chairs for the Met Gala this year.
Okay.
So. She took to the Instagram this weekend. She took to Instagram this weekend to celebrate 10 years of Lemonade, and then also 25 years of Destiny's
Survivor.
Survivor, yes. Okay, so here we are. This is her Lemonade, 10 years. She's holding 3 lemons. People are like, that's weird. And then obviously, to me, this hit me as just like a Sir Davis ad. I know that my friends are popping up down here. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't give teasing Lemonade or Act 3, other than the 3 lemons. I didn't take much of this. I was like, that's kind of whatever. It's just an ad for her alcohol.
Right.
The thing that really started to catch my eye was like this particular post. Oh shit, my bad. Oh God, I'm getting ahead of myself. Is this the wrong screen? Can you still see the Destiny Child one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure. So this particular thing where she's talking about today we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Destiny's Child's 3rd album, and then says Survivor instead of just straight up saying Survivor. And then something about that was like, why would you go out of your way to say the 3rd album?
Okay.
That's me, my Beehive tin hat. I was like, that's a little weird, but thought nothing else. The carousel is fine. It's normal. It's giving rock vibes. This is the Stevie Nicks sample. I was like, strange, but maybe nothing. Then she hits us with this post like 9 hours ago. This is very much a dress that looks like the one that Stevie Nicks wore on the cover of one of her albums. I can't remember the name of it right now. That's weird. And then as I'm scrolling, I'm like, whatever. It's a night out. She looks normal. But then she posts this photo of her shoes. It's way deep in here, which is weird because this water-filled step is not like a natural setting. Like I can't imagine a place where she is actively doing this, and it's very similar to the steps she walked on in Hold Up.
Definitely.
Like, and that,
Definitely, yeah, I see that.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's where I was like, oh, something about this image particularly feels like promotion in a way that nothing else did. Like, it's like, where would you be that this is natural? Does that make sense?
Right. 100%.
And this is where I'm like, oh, I do think now you are teasing something that is not just like, I'm trolling. I think you're actively showing us something. And you don't seem to be as convinced as me.
I am. I get that. This is certainly a promotional shoot for something. Like like this is a photo shoot.
Right. At minimum, a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Mets next week. Allegedly, Act 3 is going to be announced during it or before it, and I could see that happening. We'll see.
I hope so. I really do hope so. I'm very excited. And speaking of, because you tried to play me when I said Hayley Williams should be on Act 3.
We're going back to
Hayley did a show where somebody in the audience asked her, "Are you on Act 3?" It's like loudly while she was on stage, and she was like, "Am I on Act 3? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you right now." And I could tell that she slipped when she said that. I wish I could tell you, to me, says, yes, I am on Act 3. But then she keeps going and she like tries to clean it up. What does that say to you? I wish I could tell you. What does that mean to you?
The way you felt about the photos is the way I felt about that statement.
Well, how do you feel?
I'm just like, okay, like I wish I could tell you. I think it's a normal response. Like I wish, I don't, because you know what?
I wish I could tell you and I wish are different statements.
No, pause. I think even celebrities don't know. I think that's the other weird thing about Beyonce is that there's a world where she means I wish I could tell you because I actively don't know.
That is like what Beyonce, she means. That is actually what she meant. But, yes.
I mean more of like me and Beyonce maybe worked on a song 10 years ago.
100%.
I don't fucking know.
100%.
I don't know if I will be on that album.
I think she doesn't know if it made the album, but that they have recorded music together.
I think more than just Hayley Williams could say that. I think.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about everybody else. Yeah, yeah, but who cares? I'm talking about the Haley Jamaica Williams being on Beyonce's Act 3.
Sure.
Actually.
Okay, we'll see.
Because that is a bit of me.
It's a bit.
Thank
oh
you.
my. You know what? Sure, I love that. I would be surprised. In my brain, it still feels surprising. But
I
maybe
don't
it's not.
understand why you keep saying that. Post Malone was on Beyonce's second.
Oh, you know what?
album.
I forgot about that.
Like you keep saying this, it makes sense.
Even that one makes more sense, but okay.
No,
I'm not.
It doesn't make more sense than Haley Williams.
Okay. Why can I not have my opinion? Why can
Go
I have my
to hell?
I feel like Post Malone is like okay. Haley Williams is obviously very talented, obviously big, but I'm saying Post Malone is like massive in a way that Haley Williams is not.
You think Beyonce had Post Malone on that because he was massive? You think Beyonce had Post Malone on that because he was massive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she like it feels like she massive, and she is putting people in like she's like, okay, you also crossed over from pop to country. He was respected, so like that's the thing. But like I'm putting people who are not normally in the space in here, and I feel like it in my brain makes sense in a way that it doesn't make for Haley. But I'm not saying Haley can't or that she's not talented or that they wouldn't. I just don't think it makes as much sense as Post Malone.
It does.
Like, I feel like
you
even
don't
Miley
get
Cyrus
it. You just don't get it.
And I don't. And
I'm don't
you're
understand.
You're saying that to me as
because you don't know Haley's history.
Correct.
And you don't get her.
I love that you're saying
but
this
some
to
of
me.
you listening will get her and get what I'm talking about. And matter of fact, clean this nigga up in the comments. Actually.
Sure.
Clean
you
him
are
up.
saying I don't get it as if I'm claiming to get it. I'm telling you actively I don't understand. I'm literally telling you I don't understand why she would be there. But please, hey, I'm not saying she can't.
No, I'm moving on because I've had enough of your slander and your poo-pooing on my dreams.
Well, maybe that audio will leak like the Summer House audio, and we'll see, and then we'll have confirmed facts of it.
Thank you.
But yes, as we reported last week, the Summer House reunion had a little bit of an audio leak, and it was a 10-hour reunion. A clip of Amanda and Sierra having a little spat, going back and forth over the Wes Wilson drama, leaked on the internet, and fans immediately started to speculate who could have done it. A lot of them were suggesting that a cast member did it. A lot of people thought Wes did it. It's funny, people thought KJ did. I was like, well, they said they thought Wes did it to make Amanda look bad, which also didn't make sense to me. It was weird. Some fans allegedly claimed KJ did it. He started tweeting like, "Hey, that's not me. I wouldn't fuck up my job for this."
Right? Duh.
Kyle, I'm like, why would he just got here? Like, why would I do that? Kyle Cook of Summer House fame took to Instagram to dispute some of this idea. He was like, "Hey, if you listen to the audio, it doesn't sound like it could be a cast member. The quality is too good. You can hear everyone too clearly, and no individual member will be able to get
louder.
that clear of audio."
You know what I mean? Because you would be louder because you'd be closer or whatever.
Correct.
You know,
he's
somebody
like, that's
be
impossible. And he's like, also like, there's no real. He's like, you also can't have your phone like out visibly on set. So he's like, you have to have it behind you in a pillow.
And it'd be muffled. Yeah.
Right. He's like, it literally just doesn't make sense. He's like, I can't see a world where a cast member did it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bravo announced they were going to do an investigation, and over the weekend they said they completed it. And as a result of the findings, appropriate action has been taken. They found that someone internal from production did it. They said there is no evidence that any member of the cast was involved in the recording of the audio. They did not clarify what appropriate action meant. They did not say anyone was fired, X, Y, Z, and apparently this is wrapped. So I don't know. I feel like they don't have to specify fired, but to me, appropriate action is very specific wording, which tells me I still believe someone in production did it to promote the show. Like, I think it's good press. Like, it got us all. We're still excited and keeping us fed until we get to the reunion because it is 3 weeks from now. And like now that the season in a lot of ways is like, who cares? Like, I think we are mostly like, let's get to what is going on right now. It makes sense to leak this audio because I'm sure it keeps us all going. But I don't know. We'll see.
And this is why Love Island is so big, because it's happening in real time. So there is no time to like, be like, oh, this isn't up to date. We know more information than they know right now when we're watching the thing, like blah, blah, blah. That's why it's so big. Speaking of, I've been watching Love Island Beyond the Villa for season 2, which is following the cast of Love Island USA season 7.
Is it worth it? I almost turned it on. But I don't care about those people.
It's like fine. It's like fine. It's not like, ooh, this is so good. It's like fine. It's on the background. I will say, Hannah's pissing me off. Do you remember Hannah?
Is Hannah She was the blonde one who cried over Charlie?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, yes.
The blonde one who cried over Charlie. Charlie went home. She, was sick to her stomach, and then she started fucking Pepe.
Pillow next to him.
Yes. Immediately started fucking Pepe. Okay.
She was like, that's
and you're
over.
not wrong. Okay, you're not wrong. Charlie had, that was his only experience in the house. He only messed with Hannah. He didn't mess with anybody else in the house. So when he went home and went on podcasts, they would always ask him about Hannah. He would answer. They're like, how do you feel about it? How quickly she got over you, whatever. He would say like, oh yeah, like my feelings, kind of hurt, She hasn't spoken to me. I saw her at the union. Vibes are weird. She acted like I didn't exist. Like he's saying essentially it hurt his feelings. Hannah is so mad at him over that. She's so mad. She's like, you're bringing hate to my doorstep. Like you're playing the victim. Like blah blah blah.
I'm not
Hannah.
Victim,
and then she starts. And then when nobody like is really defending her, mind you, Hannah and Charlie come together at like a dinner table, and like Charlie presses because like because Hannah presses.
Weird.
Hannah tries to press Charlie in the first place. Hannah's like, hey Charlie, so like yeah, you've been like saying all this on podcasts, and like what did you want me to do? Cry for 40 days and 40 nights? Like you're bringing hate to my doorstep, blah blah blah. And Charlie's like, more or less, I was just talking about my experience. Like that did hurt my feelings. Like I wasn't trying to bring hate to your doorstep or whatever. And it was ridiculous.
I brought hate to your doorstep by if the thing you did and I explained I didn't like exaggerate it, made people mad at you. Maybe you should look at the thing you did and not be mad at me.
What I mean?
Like, oh yeah, I did explain what happened, and people made their own conclusions.
I feel like people see you as the victim, and you're like riding that all the way into the sunset. Like you're upset because people don't see you as the victim, Hannah, because that's where you're used to resting is in victimhood, and now you're seen as something other than that. So of course she gets her from the table. She starts crying. She runs away, and mind you, he still hasn't done anything to her. Like at all. She's crying, runs away from the table. I'm gonna go call my boyfriend. My anxiety's acting up.
Who is she dating? Some random man?
A random. Yeah.
Oh, got you. No one from the show. Understood.
Anyway, she's really annoying. Her and Iris are both really annoying. I don't mess with any of them.
Because what I understand, Iris is like also like trying to, because she fucked Pepe as well. Pepe. And then went to be with TJ immediately after. She was fourth place with Pepe. Broke up with him immediately, and then crawled back to TJ, and then TJ folded. And like it took no time for TJ. He was like, yeah, right, back into it. And they've been going strong since, right?
Yes, they're going strong. They're together on the show. He asked to be together officially on the show, like with a cute little proposal type situation. So that was the whole thing. But at some point, TJ like inserts himself into the drama.
Yeah,
and Iris cleared. Iris cleared. I mean,
TJ?
Charlie cleared TJ.
Oh, I love
Charlie.
Damn, now
cleaned him up. Charlie said, I know Iris said that you gave her the ick when y'all came out the house and you was making the videos. When TJ was making the videos about Pepe.
Oh, was he? I don't remember.
Iris said you was giving her the ick. So Iris started stammering over her words.
What I meant, I meant.
Well,
no. When I meant ick, I meant like it's sickening. It's sickening.
Her and TJ both looking at each other like, oh, wait. Yeah, mind your motherfucking business. That's the big Charlie, not the little one. Stop playing with him. Hannah, Iris, TJ, everybody stop playing with him.
Wait, why were they coming at Charlie?
They were coming at Charlie for speaking on podcasts about Hannah.
Iris and TJ were? What a weird thing to do.
It like spiraled an entire dumb. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. And then there's this last thing I'll say about Love Island Beyond the Villa. Clark and Coco have beef because Coco went on a podcast.
Coco's on the show?
Yes. And so is Chris, could have been overseas, and Chris and Coco are
still
dating.
Not overseas. Why is he not playing
he's dating Coco.
Oh, okay.
Clark and Coco had beef because after Clark left the show, she went on a podcast and she said like, after Coco left the show, she went on a podcast. She said like she felt like Clark was fake and didn't push for her to stay in the house, like whatever, all this type of stuff. So they have their little confrontation, and Coco goes, Clark, I feel like you. What is it? Love bombed me. I feel like you love bombed me. And Clark erupts in laughter. And she's like, love bombed? And Coco's straight face. She's like, yes, love bombed. Clark's like, okay. This is ridiculous. Like,
love it. Oh, maybe I will cut this on. It's kind of fun. It sounds kind of fun.
Do a little bit of something. I'm not all the way caught up, but I'm almost caught up. So cut it on.
That's fun. Yeah.
We have spent a lot of time
on
and we ain't even got to
topic,
on
the real
on
thing.
not Meg, and I have things to say.
I did too. Also, yeah. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the latest update that I have, the most interesting update that I have, we all know that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson broke up over the weekend. The latest update is allegedly Klay Thompson kept a diary where he details all of his sex and cheating escapades, not with Megan, but from his ex-girlfriend. So apparently this has been something that's been floating around since 2019. But before we get there, let's dissect all we know regarding Megan and Klay and their split thus far. So on Saturday, Megan posts her story, just black background, white text, quote, cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got, quote, cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible, in all caps, mood swings and treatment toward me during your basketball season, and now you don't know if you can be, quote unquote, monogamous? Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Okay? Then, in a statement to People on page 6, Megan says, quote, trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiables for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity. Okay? And then, Megan's on Broadway right now doing Moulin Rouge. She started crying during the curtain call of her last show last night and turned away from the crowd. Mm-hmm.
And that was the first one after the breakup, right? Like
that was the first one after the breakup. Exactly. First show after the breakup. During the curtain call, she starts crying. She turns away from the audience and is trying to wipe her tears and pull herself together. Her ex-boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, loser, posted a video of himself singing along with Jagged Edge's 1999 song, He Can't Love You. Party and Megan were together from 2021 to 2023. And this brings us to the diary. Back in 2019, let me share my screen so I can show y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, it's ridiculous.
Okay, yeah.
So apparently back in 2019, Klay was dating a girl and they broke up. He came over to her house. They broke up. He left his diary at her house. She went through the diary, found all of his cheating foolishness and took pictures of it, sent it to the blogs. It didn't do big numbers. This is all alleged, of course.
Interesting.
So somebody, went through, found an interesting little blurb from his cheating diaries. And it says, where was I? Let me put it in quotes. It says, quote, it's saying, where was I? Is so crazy to me.
Where was
quote,
I?
Where was I? Ah, yes. The lifestyle.
Sorry, I have to pause you again. When it said where was I assumed he meant where was, literally asking. He is writing it.
No.
This sounds like a joke to someone who
this
is
sounds like
writing
a joke in a child.
Where was I? Yes.
Yes.
Who writes
This is what my 7th grade diary looked like. I found it recently and this is exactly what it looked like when I was writing. In 2019, Klay was 29 or something.
And he was acting like a 13-year-old girl. Got it.
A 13-year-old girl. So he says, quote, where was I? ... Ah, yes. The lifestyle of my off-the-court life, particularly my sex life. The most savage aspect of my lifestyle. Promiscuousness, womanizing, misogynistic, self-centered, insecure addicts? ? Is that what I am right now? I hope not, but I keep writing about it. Maybe because the experiences are so euphoric and exhilarating? ? Women is my ring, perhaps in so many cities nationwide. Women at my ring, perhaps in so many cities nationwide? ?
What?
What a loser.
I was gonna say this feels too silly. It's too on the nose. It's too ridiculous to where I'm like, I have to believe this is a fabrication. I cannot believe that he actively wrote this. It
may be a fabrication, but it may not because look at
look
the actual this is a man's handwriting.
Oh my god.
You know?
Wow.
This certainly is a man's handwriting.
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, and it has the water damage of what you would think a man would have. Yep.
Weird. What a weird thing to do.
Isn't it so crazy?
When you described it, I thought the notebook would be more of let me keep track of who I'm having sex with. So in an event, I need to call everybody.
That man is in there chronicling his sexcapades.
In like a fantasy way. Yes.
Yes. Where was I?
Yes. Where was I? Yes. Right upon my sexcapades.
Very much. Take his ass to Ren Fair. He's such a loser.
What it is.
He's such a loser.
And honestly, you know what? Looking at his face, he looks like he would write that way. Like
100%.
It's like he does give. This is where we've come. Like the manosphere of it all. Like it's so sad and weird. The other fallout from this...
I forgot about DJ Academic's ass.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there. He's also... DJ Academics irks me as well. But I was going to say, like, I've seen tweets of people being like, girls, we got to cheat on our men for Meg now. And I'm like, no, Sequoia, stop it.
Not mine, but I do support y'all.
No, I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I don't.
Sorry.
Sequoia, you do not mean that.
Sorry. I got I got caught up.
I'm saying we can't let other people make all relationships ruin. Let him be a terrible person and let Meg find someone who is worthy of her.
100%.
But don't we can't all become Klay Thompsons. You know what I mean?
I want Megan to level up with somebody that is so like beyond. Like I want like that Reddit billionaire that Serena Williams ended up with after Drake.
Yes.
That's the type of glow up that, you know, or like Rihanna also dating that billionaire before she decided to settle for A$AP Rocky. But
okay, I'm gonna settle. I think A$AP Rocky, to me, seems to like legitimately be devoted to her.
No, they do seem like a really good relationship. It's not who I would choose for Rihanna.
Oh, sure.
But you know, but they do seem to love each other, and yeah.
And like, I guess to me, because one note that DJ Academic, I can't even think of his name. He is like, if she wanted to date like a man of her caliber, blah blah blah. He's like, if you want to date a man who makes so much money, he's going to. That's like one of the things he's trying to say. He's going to cheat on you. Like, why don't you go get a regular man? Blah 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 blah. Yuck. Hate him. And I'm saying, I only bring that up, well, because we'll drag DJ Academic in a second. But I'm saying, I think A$AP Rocky appears to be, from what we know, the best case scenario for dating someone who's also like in the limelight. He seems to be like, he does not get in hurt Rihanna's way. He seems to only want to uplift Rihanna's like light. And it does not appear that he is cheating or doing things that are like making her look bad. And so I feel like in a world where Klay Thompson is faithful, that would be what Meg deserves. Or yes. I would like her to be in that. But yes, richer, I would love. Don't get me wrong. Always would love rich.
Richer, not in the limelight, therefore not ever trying to compete or like whatever. Sure. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Like you play the background, bitch, I'm in the front type.
Right.
You know?
Okay, not to quote Nicki Minaj. I'm kidding.
If it applies, let it fly.
Hey, you know, sometimes, hey, she used to really be with us, so that's fair. But DJ Academics, like, I actively think he wants to fuck Klay Thompson. Like, he literally he's on so many different, like, she really thought she had, like, she was cooking and cleaning for him and she thought she was going to be wifey. I'm reading one of his tweets. He goes, Shawty, spelled Shordy, Shorty, even believed Klay Thompson actually liked her cooking. Nah, that nigga was just acting like he did to keep her ass occupied and in the kitchen while he was out fucking other hoes. Oldest trick in the books. Klay, I fuck with you, real player. Yeah.
What a loser.
Suck. You're so whack. You're
what
so
a
weird.
loser.
I'm like, I don't think Klay Thompson knows. I mean, I'm sure he knows who you are in general, but he doesn't know you. And so for you to be riding him, this is just one of several tweets.
100%.
All over the weekend was streaming up a storm, tweeting up a storm about how he is so happy that they're broken up. And the thing that got me about this whole situation was several men in the comments are also actively jumping in and being like, yeah. I'm like, why are you all so excited? What a
100%.
weird thing to be excited about. Like,
no,
what?
They're excited because they don't like Megan's music. They don't like her lyrics. They think that her lyrics are like, cheat on niggas, treat niggas like shit, blah, 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 blah. And it is. And because, like, that's what rap is. That's what all rap is.
I guess
that's
I don't
what
know
rap
her lyrics.
is.
Are her lyrics? Her lyrics to me always read as, I like sex. Sure. Like I don't know. Does she get cheat? Like I don't.
She does. She does. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. She definitely like. You know what I mean? But again.
Okay.
That's
sure.
what rap is.
Yeah.
Before women rapped, it was only men rapping. And what were they rapping about? Okay.
Well,
so I mean, this is just what rap
on the block,
is.
And they were talking around town
right. But you know, before the modern iteration of rap literally just is this. So men are mad because that's Megan's They think that she is out of line. She is out of her place as a woman. She is not in line. And her popularity and her getting the guy while also being out of line makes it so other women can step out of line without punishment. And so they're happy that she is receiving punishment for not being the woman that they think women are supposed to be, which is why they keep saying, she thinks she Aisha Curry. She thinks she Aisha Curry because Aisha Curry is the woman that they think women are supposed to be.
What does Aisha Curry? I know who she is and who she's married to. But I'm saying, but because she doesn't rap, or she's just because she's like a wife. Like her job is wife.
Is a wife. She has cookbooks. Right. She has kids.
Got it. Okay, understood.
You know what I mean?
Understood.
Like
she is like.
And anytime anybody's talking to her, they're talking to her about her man.
Right.
Because that is why she's popular.
And so because Meg Thee Stallion is her own person and then is dating someone and still being her own person, now they are happy that does not have her happiness.
100%. They're like, you wanna rap about fuck niggas and all this, okay, so then go be miserable.
Why? How can they not again take another step? Because again, that's a weird place to land. But then why don't they also take another step and be like, oh, Klay also is losing by sleeping around and being with a bunch of people, and now he is also lonely. Like I'm like, why you see how even him cheating fucked up the whole thing for everybody. And I'm saying he is still the common denominator, he is still the problem, and now he is also lonely. So I'm saying, like, how do they see him as a good thing or a prize? I'm like, you're still gonna end up lonely.
They see
even in a world
as
where
the person giving Megan what she deserves and humbling her and bringing her down a notch and making her potentially look for a regular man, quote unquote. So regular men like DJ Academics and other men have a chance with someone like Megan Thee Stallion. It's propaganda. All of it is propaganda.
When DJ Academic says, why don't you go find a regular man, what he means to say is
me.
Choose me.
Pick me, choose me. Exactly.
Me.
Exactly.
What a loser.
And exactly 100%. And now let's talk about Aubrey Graham, Drake.
Oh, is he also
I
doing
think Drake
something
is
with?
also in this. Drake and Academics are close. Drake and Academics are close. One.
Does
two.
Drake just like, I don't mean to be mean. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. DJ Academics is unfortunate. Do you think Drake is a mean girl? He is. Do you think Drake is like one of those mean girls who hangs around Academic and likes him because he's like, wow, look how good I look next to this little thing?
I don't think that they hang around each other. He uses Academics to feed his like promotional material too.
Understood.
You know, he's like, tell your stream that Iceman's coming soon. And Academic get on the mic.
Yes,
Drake hit me up. Drake hit me up. You guys, Drake hit me up. And he told me Iceman coming soon. The Iceman coming. Brr. The Iceman coming, y'all. And I know you heard it here.
Is he a little...
He's a little something. He's a little something. He's a little something. A little penis. Yes.
Certainly
he
that.
Is a little, yes.
Like, why is he not embarrassed? Is he not like, why are you right? He's
riding so hard. He's riding so hard. Anyways, I brought up Drake because Drake had a diss toward Megan Thee Stallion a couple years ago on, I don't remember what album that was. But
yes. It was him.
The line was it was him and 21 Savage. Yeah, and the line was, she lying about the shots, but she's still a stallion. Didn't like that. Didn't appreciate that. That also gives Megan's not having sex with me, and therefore I'm mad at her and I'm trying to punish her and humble her. That's all that these men are trying to do, essentially. They're all trying to humble Megan Thee Stallion because they're intimidated by Megan Thee Stallion. That's it. That's the bottom line.
That's so weird to me. Like, all of it feels very weird, very losery.
Because how are you trying to convince me that men are some genetically superior gender when you're a bitch, when you're literally intimidated, but you're intimidated by a woman? How are you trying to convince me that you're genetically superior while being intimidated by me, though? How?
I also, like, specifically with Meg, it's like a lot of these men don't actively know. Like, a lot of the men's in the comments and things like that, you don't actively know this woman, and like for y'all to be this upset and this invested in her downfall is weird.
Yeah, no, they think, because again, they're extrapolating it out. They think that this will humble women as a whole. They're like, oh, all you Megan Thee Stallion bitches that sing and rap along, you feel empowered by her. Know that this is your
fate.
This is your trajectory. If this is the route you want to go, this is what will happen to you too. We'll make sure of it.
I feel like perhaps that is happening. I think it is subconscious. I think that they are not actively thinking that way. I think you're giving them a lot. The men
I
are
think
not
that you
smart.
have not spent a lot of time on this side of the internet.
Oh, probably not. You think these
That
men,
is,
they're thinking it through that far?
Because I couldn't even get all the way. I couldn't get there by myself. I've heard this line of thinking.
Ooh, yuck. But I'm like, you men are also going to end up alone. The men who are in this space, in this headspace and doing that, you're also going to end up alone. Like, I
they're
feel like
already miserable. They're already miserable, Ryan. Like, they can't imagine a world where anything else is different. I remember talking to one of my friends who was in a relationship with a man, and the relationship was miserable. And so she kept trying to fix it. She kept going to him being like, yo, like, this just like doesn't feel good. Like, this is miserable, whatever. You know, this man said, yeah, relationships aren't always supposed to feel good. There's always going to be some level of misery. There's always going to be some level of misery.
Oh, I don't think that's
There's always going to be some level of misery in my relationship. Yeah, of course it's not always going to feel good. We know that. Yeah. You think there's always going to be some level of misery. You think that because you're miserable, leave me out of it. And a lot of men think like that, though. A lot of men think like they're sacrificial. You know what I mean? Like they're like, yeah, no, I have to. There's just some level of misery if I want, if I want to have like, this thing, this woman, if I want to possess this object, this woman, there's some level of misery associated with it because I don't actually like women.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the social
it.
status that I get from being with women, and I like the feeling of vagina. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that, and you don't mean. I mean, I don't think you mean it this way. I don't want to put words in your mouth. It's not because I think people hear you don't like women as in you're gay, which I do think some people might be. But it's like, yo, I think you just don't actively enjoy being around, interacting with, or the idea of what women are. Like
100%.
Not even on like a sexual like gay thing. It's not that. It's literally just that you don't like being with women.
You don't like being around. You don't like women as human beings. Not that you don't like them romantically. You don't like them as human beings. You like sex. Right. And you like social status that comes with having women. That's it. And so that's what they aim for more than they aim for love. You're saying that they're going to be lonely. They're already lonely. So it doesn't matter. They're only in the relationship. It doesn't matter.
It's so weird to me. Because I always come to break up. Like if you like, whoa, like what? Like if you don't, I don't know. I think it's fine to be like, oh, this doesn't feel good. Flat. That is a full on reason to break up. Period. Like this doesn't feel good.
That's enough.
Do this anymore.
That's enough. Now let me get back to Megan's statement real quick because I had a couple things that I wanted to. Cheating and having around your whole family playing house. First of all, I heard from the interwebs, Meg cooked Thanksgiving dinner for his family or with his family. So you had Megan Thee Stallion cooking food for your white ass family, and you was playing in her face.
I don't think he has white parents.
You don't think one of his parents is white? I
actively don't. I know his dad is specifically black.
Right. Well, his mom is light skinned.
Is she? Let's look. Go, keep going.
I don't know. I would guess. I'm not gonna hold you. I have not looked.
I am so sorry.
But she looks white.
White.
If I had to guess, he looks mixed. He don't look biracial to you?
He is. No, certainly. But I thought he looks biracial in the way that like he comes from two biracial people.
Understood.
Both his parents were biracial, but no, his mom is like
a Zoe Kravitz biracial, not
okay.
Okay.
I thought he was that kind of biracial, but he's not. His mom is white, and his dad looks.
So you can go to hell. Okay, so he can go to hell for that. And then Megan says, holding you down through all your horrible and all caps mood swings and treatment toward me during your basketball season. What do you mean by horrible and all caps? Yeah. What does that mean? Explain it.
Oh,
quickly.
Do you think
Tristan, because it don't let me find. Don't
Klay. I
love
let me
Tristan. Find out.
It is not Tristan Thompson, but same
nigga. Don't let me find out.
Did you see Tristan Thompson was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner?
I did. Why was he there?
Why are you?
Why was he there?
Ew.
Doing everything but playing basketball.
Like him and Chris need to link up and maybe get a pickup game going. I don't know.
Right.
Right. But yeah,
like, horrible treatment. I'm like, what is that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
We will have you kneecapped before you can blink. Stop playing with us.
Also, I don't basketball like that. I know he's like a star, and I want to put that in quotations. Like, I'm not saying he is not talented or a big deal, but like, he doesn't play anymore? Klay Thompson
plays. He just doesn't play for the team that made him a star. He was a star. He was one of the Splash Brothers with Steph Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Right. He was traded off of the Golden State Warriors. I don't even know what team he plays for now. Like
my question is like, as someone who non-basketballs, I know who Steph Curry is. Like beyond anything, I know who Steph Curry is. I would know who Michael Jordan is. Obviously, I would know who a Kobe is. I would know who a LeBron is. Klay Thompson does not give. I don't know. Hey, if you basketball, please let me know. When I hear names of basketball players, nothing rings a bell to me. And I'm saying, is he a star in that way? To where the way men are going up for him, I'm like, is he like a Beyonce? Is he like a Beyonce of basketball? And it's giving not. Like, you know what I mean? And so I'm like,
it's
why
giving
y'all
not.
all on him
He's
like that?
giving a and I don't mean this derogatorily at all.
No, yeah,
he's giving a Kelly
Clarkson,
Rowland.
Oh,
and in that. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, that's good. That's
like
good
it's
thing.
like, a lot of people. Like you're very popular.
Understand?
Like a lot of people know you, but not like everybody knows Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. So he is understood. That helps me understand the level of like, oh, he is a star. Because I'm like, yeah, if he's like a BB Rexa, I'm like, girl, let's not what are we doing? And no shade, BB. You, hey, keep working, BB. Keep grinding. You're gonna get out of that asylum. You really are. One day.
One day.
No shade to you.
They about to name it after you in a second, though, baby, because you've been there for a long time. They about to rename it.
I know. Kaya's on her way. Right. Finally, they can use a name that they know the real name.
Right.
It's gonna be the BB Asylum, but they're gonna call it the Bebe Asylum.
The Bebe Asylum. Hilarious.
Okay, but that makes sense. So Klay Thompson is I think because I'm like the amount of men who are like rallying behind him, but again, it's not even about him. It's not even about him. It's about Meg. It's not. It's about Meg. About
it's not about him because when Megan and Klay first got together, the amount of men that were calling Klay corny and a cuck and a simp and yada 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 because they assumed that he was treating her well was also notable, very notable. Same men, DJ Academics, matter of fact. And then when it comes out that he was not treating her well, now they're like, oh, yeah. I knew that you had that. DJ Academics, dumbass. I knew you had that dog. I knew Klay had that dog in him. Mr. Splash Brothers with Steph Curry. I knew. Shut up, Jerry the fucking mouse. Shut up.
I guess my thought is like, I want to keep asking, are you embarrassed? And of course not. The answer is no.
They're not.
They're not.
I want them to suffer. I'm gonna hire an Etsy witch. I'm going to hire an Etsy witch, and I'm gonna put a spell on Academics. First of all, that his mouth is wired shut indefinitely, and every time he goes to open his mouth, it rips his lips. I hope that's actually what I'm gonna do.
Let's not.
Somebody goes and staples his mouth, runs up to him and staples his lips together. That's the Etsy witch spell. If you are an Etsy witch or you know a good one, send me their information. And Klay, you're next. Your knees are out, buddy. Your knees are gone. Your Achilles gone.
For legal purposes, I don't even like Etsy. I shop on eBay. I want no parts.
And I mean it. I mean it. I want the Etsy witches to get you, motherfuckers, really bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because even men were making memes and like it's so weird. It's so weird, and I guess I'll root it in Massage Noir. I hate that. I hate that a lot. But you know what? Megan's gonna be okay. Megan is. I'm
gonna make sure of it because I'm gonna put another spell on Megan that she is prosperous and happy, and that her titties get bigger and her waist gets smaller and her ass gets fatter.
She will be okay, 100%. Meg Thee Stallion is a beautiful woman. She may end up with a normie, quotations. She may end up with a billionaire. She may end up being the baddest bitch all by herself.
I just hope she ends up with a man that embarrasses those lame boys. You know what I mean? Like, I actually don't care. I just hope it's somebody that they hate and she loves. I hope it is somebody that makes them feel so inadequate and so small. And I hope that that person loves her and that she loves them and that those men feel inferior because they are.
Yeah, weird.
Genetically.
Weird behavior. I think that's all we have for you today. Don't forget you can follow us on our social pages at Freshly Popped. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars on Spotify or wherever you are listening. And we will be back tomorrow with more for you. You've been popped.